Huh?
Why'd you pick number 4?
My birthday December 13th, so you just add 1 and 3, and then you got 4. So yeah, I chose that when I was younger. One of my coaches growing up, Jacoby Walker, he introduced me to the 4. He's like, man, you should be 4. And he was like, how many quarters are in a game? 4. And then who they look to lead a whole football game? It's 4. So it was those two things. So my birthday and then that situation.
You were 2 to start, right?
Yep, but B-Rob had 4, so I couldn't get it.
Were you kind of disappointed at first?
Huh?
Were you kind of disappointed at first?
Well, then I was like, I'm gonna be even more clever with 3 minus 1, 2. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna do that. Yeah. No, that's really what happened. Yeah.
Obviously, the LSU game last year for you was kind of a big moment, right? What does it, I guess, feel like coming in this time, knowing kind of how it feels like on the field against LSU? Obviously, it's going to be a different environment, but like how are you feeling at this point in terms of ahead of this rivalry, knowing what it's been like?
Well, I'll say I respect our opponent. They are definitely a great, better defense than they were last year. A lot of great guys up front and defensive line. 2 edge rushers that are really disruptive. In the backfield, they have a lot of disciplined guys in the backcourt that do a really good job flowing to the ball, run downhill, physical guys, great eye discipline. Then you have secondary, who's very lengthy. They have great range on the football. So it's definitely a defense that's really talented. They have a lot of disruptive plays throughout this whole season. And so for us, it's all about, preparing the right way, starting out fast, being great communicators on the road. And then we expect, just to be a tough opponent because they definitely have a great defense. And it's evident, as we game plan, as we watch film on these guys, and they're constantly just growing as a group when it comes to confidence, and then also with just mastering their game plan.
Obviously, it's a weighty game every single time you guys play. But I mean, do you feel that? I mean, what does it feel like knowing that you've had success against them before, but also knowing that there's a little bit more heft to this game because of larger implications?
No, absolutely. I think for us, we just have to have confidence going in our preparation because that's going to factor into the game with our preparation, our mindset, and as we approach this game, because it's going to be so important, especially with external factors when it comes to pouring into the stadium and just this belief system between the guys in the locker room and also our coaching staff as we implement our game plan and as we just constantly just grow throughout the whole time. So I think that's so important for us as we move forward and prepare for LSU.
What do you think about what Marshall Reed and then what he was able to do against LSU? What kind of stood out about his performance?
Number one, I'm proud of him. That's definitely a great performance on his end, being prepared to go in and play. He did a really good job with running the football in the game. He was effective against their defense, and I'm proud of his performance and how he played, and just his grit, his determination, and just leading the guys for a win. That's a hard opponent to play against LSU, and then him stepping in and leading the guys, and then get everybody on the same page to win the football game. So, that was definitely something that I acknowledged watching the game, and I'm definitely proud of his performance and him just stepping in and being ready to go.
Can you take anything from that in your approach?
Yeah, it's just hard for any defense to go against a running quarterback. There's so much things that they have to look at when it comes to stopping a quarterback and throw and pass the football. And that's just hard for any defense to go against, no matter if it's LSU, no matter what opponent it is. It's just hard for any defense to stop the element of the pass and run.
Jalen, can you just talk about the element of the crowd and the environment that's going to be in Death Valley? Can you just talk about how any coaches or any players just that have played there have been trying to prepare you guys? I know you played LSU before, but it was here at Bryant-Denny, but just being there at Death Valley, can you just talk about how any...
So I had an experience 2 years ago. We played at LSU on the road, and it's definitely a place that external factors is at a high when it comes to their crowd noise, when it comes to the fans impacting the game as much as possible. Also, just the energy that's poured into the stadium. So for us, when you playing games like this on the road, it's all about being a great communicator, being all on the same page, starting fast, all being on the same page. And when we simplify the game into those key components, that allow us to elevate our game and allow us to be prepared as much as possible. But the biggest thing we try to do is eliminate bad plays, eliminate miscommunication, and just try to be all on the same page so that we can be our best us. And that's what's going to allow us to be our best us, being on the same page and having the right mindset.
What are your thoughts on Garrett Nussmeier and your impressions of him and conversations you've had with him on and off the field?
Yeah. Number one, I support him. He's a Texas quarterback, so all my Texas guys, I got to support him. But no, he's a good quarterback, man. Just for him, what I love is just see him shine. Seeing him ball, lead those guys each and every Saturday. With him just leading the offense, he's definitely a quarterback and throw the ball all throughout the football field. So he just definitely puts stress on our defense, on all defenses, how he throws the ball and how efficient he is and giving his guys a chance. He has great receivers that go get the football. And, for him, we have playmakers around the perimeter. It allows our job to be easy. And so that definitely, at the LSU receiving course, man, they have guys that can go get the ball fast, quick. And so, I'm definitely, proud of him for, his development and him just keep on staying the course and just, seeing him just be the quarterback for LSU is just something I'm proud of him for.
Over the course of the challenges you guys to have more than just a few leaders out, who have you seen kind of this week stepping up?
Jihad, Booker, our running back room holding each other accountable, our tight end room collectively holding each other accountable. What I see right now is just each room constantly just grow their leadership amongst each other. And the best thing that I see is their shared success. And no matter who's in, they're, for example, RB1, tight end 1, no matter what group it is, whoever the tight end or whoever's on the field is, getting the rep. And so what's so important in that element is that no matter who's in, you're getting a rep, right? You're always getting a rep, whether it's a mental rep or a physical rep. And that's something that I'm seeing, just the leadership expanding beyond starter, just everyone just collectively just being on the same page.
One thing, it's going to rain pretty hard on Saturday. Is that something you guys kind of talk about, and then how do you prepare for that?
Yeah, I think for us, nothing changes. It's the same game plan for us. It just the mindset and the approach of just attacking it. That's another thing when it comes to external factors. There's so many external factors playing on the road, and not just one element that's added to the game plan and added to our mission going forward. But I think for us, we just have to have the same mindset and just know that whatever it is, just do it out of the best.
I can't think of one that you had here, but did you ever have a sloppy weather or crazy weather game at Katy or anything like that?
Oh yeah, absolutely. We had a real rainstorm when we played Morton Ranch my sophomore year in high school, and it was a monsoon out there. Like it was.
What did you do to kind of?
We stood. Yeah, we did everything. We ran the ball, we threw the ball. Nothing changed. The only thing that did change, the receiver took their gloves off. But besides that, we was all good. But it's the same thing for us. We just know that the ball's wet, so we definitely got to have a towel at the center position and at the quarterback position.
What is different about a Texas quarterback? Can you tell? What attributes do they have compared to?
Grit, determination, goals, passionate, prepared, goal-oriented. That's in some areas that we have that's different from other states. But I think that's just something that I noticed is that aspect of Texas football, and then also just the resource that's provided, man. Just big stadiums, the weight room. There's so much added into the weight room, just ensuring that we're in physical shape to be our best us on the football field. And then, of course, just the element of playing great competition each and every week. Some states don't have the competition when it comes to each and every week, but Texas football is just the competition so that it raises your level of training during the week and allow you to be prepared when you go to college with just the great competition you play against.
Does it mean more?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
With Garrett at all? Did you see him in any camps or anything?
Yeah. So we first met at a 7-on-7 tournament in Dallas, Texas. That's when we first met, and that's when we first met. I remember at a 7-on-7 tournament.
What's he like you mentioned the quarterback, but what's he like just as a dude?
No, he's cool. No, he's cool. The last time I got to see him was a Manning camp in Louisiana, and it was cool to chop it up with him. Just it was awesome just to connect, and with all the quarterbacks at the camp, but specifically, Gary was dope just to talk to him before the season started.